So, project managers. This video is going to be on the perks of project management. So, most of the roles that I've had have been estimating / project management. And if you're in project management right now or starting to learn about it, you probably also heard about estimating at this time. But I also had a full-on role as a senior project manager not that long ago. So we're going to talk about it. Yeah. We're going to talk about it all. Everything. All of the details. So, project management. What is it? Managing projects. You bet you didn't know that. A little bit more than that, obviously. So, reporting on site conditions. What have the subs been doing? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? Are they getting things done as quickly as they said that they would in their contract? Are you... So a lot of my position was basically reporting that. So whether that was through, communication, pictures, written out text format, I was basically putting the management of the building up for all to view. So the person or the owner or the person who's going to be paying for the building being built has a whole lot of money, or they are like a group of people that have a whole lot of money, or maybe some top execs at some company that builds companies, a developer. Again, a bunch of money. Either way, a whole lot of money. And for the most part, unless it's like on a smaller scale or maybe like a residential project or something like that, they're not going to be out on the construction site all that often, like intermingling with the construction workers or getting their, $500 shoes dirty in some dirt on a construction site or in some, I don't know, like undried concrete or something. So, but they do got us. And us is project managers. So that's what we was doing for them. And to include also like the CEO of the project managing company, he also, it won't be out there, but will probably get a lot of the reports or whatever that you go out there and create. And, I've seen different things for project managers and how their lifestyle is, whether that's possibly spending a bunch of time on the same site, possibly. I spent a bunch of time throughout a few different states on multiple different commercial properties, all being built. But, things differ for different people, different jobs, and different expectations, all of that stuff. But generally, you will be out in the field somewhere. Generally, you'll be working over 40 hours a week, and generally, you'll be right around 100,000 plus, especially as you go up in seniority and all of that stuff. So, okay gig for someone who wants to be outside. I saw, at least where I was working at, a whole lot of engineers who are coming out, get a bachelor's degree in engineering and then go and work in the field as a PE, or is it PE? Yeah, as a PE. I forgot what that even stands for, but basically, as a fresh project manager or a new project manager who doesn't have the title of project manager yet, and then you move into project manager, and then you would move into, normally there's different levels, like let's say PE, and then PE1, and then PE2, and then project manager, then project manager 1, 2, and then senior project manager, or whatever. If you're sticking inside of one company, I came from outside into my role as a senior project manager at the time, so build. But that was the gist of at least my full-on project manager role. I had the slash project manager roles with estimating, and a lot of that was just making sure that material was arriving on site and maybe doing a little bit more site visits than a normal estimator would do, but not too much of the project management role, and until of course I got into that full-on role. And from what I've seen, being an estimator for a lot longer of a time than I was on the project management side, well, not that much longer, but anyways, most of them kind of can stick to the office. Most of them do end up going out to the field a lot more to actually help run the projects. Normally you'll have some sort of like superintendent, and that will be like after senior project manager, you'll probably become a site superintendent at some sort of level. And yeah, that's kind of like the progression of things. Whereas like where I'm kind of more focused on estimating side of things, you'll either be like a pre-con manager or like a chief estimator after being a senior estimator. So that's kind of how things go. Salary wise, you'll probably start maybe 50 to 75. If you got a college degree, maybe closer to that 75 mark. But you can get in it without a college degree, that's for sure. And then you can always transfer to estimating if you get tired of being out in the field, like I did. But you can start right around there and move up 85, 95, 100, and you'll be right around 130 that's stretching it for just a project manager. But for a senior project manager, 130, 140 in the Arizona area, probably close to that 130 mark, unless you really negotiate or really bring a whole lot of experience and decent benefits and whatnot. But probably be working a little bit over 40, which is the norm in project management, versus, like I said, estimating, which is what I'm in right now. But if you want to travel, like I did, I traveled to multiple states for the jobs that I was taking care of. And, kind of cool to get outside of the desert over here in Arizona and kind of be here and there. I grew up in Charlotte, North Carolina, so that's kind of what I'm more used to. Greenery and grass, trees, all of that, change of seasons and stuff like that. But yeah, if the state that you're in, you're comfortable with being outside most of the year, go for it. Call me. I guess I got a number down in the description below, actually, where I consult on my experience, basically. Or check my website, which I also have a digital product based on project management. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help get things out there so other project managers like yourself, or whatever you do and you're just watching my video because you think it's cool, like, all of you guys can watch it and more. So I'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate your view.